what's poppin'? Good morning. This is your boy Jay the Comedian. I hope everybody's having a great day. Today I want to talk to y'all about persecution and the Jehovah's Witnesses. I'm starting to realize how easy it is to persecute a Jehovah's Witness. I used to think that it was kind of hard, you know? You had to actually be out there like saying stuff to them and beating them down or something like that. No, you actually just got to say something that's contrary to what they believe, you know? Because if you engage in a honest, back and forth conversation, they're going to say you're persecuting them. I remember, so I made a video, I hope y'all seen it a couple days ago, basically giving people the truth behind the rules of the, the governing body or whatever. And a lot of people were like, why are you saying such mean things and horrible things about the Jehovah's Witnesses? And I don't remember saying anything mean about the Jehovah's Witnesses. I remember giving my opinion on why the rules are the way they are, why they're constructed the way they are. And some of the rules are bad, and they have bad intentions behind them. But I don't take that as me persecuting them. You know what I'm saying? Persecution, really? I remember I posted a picture the other day talking about Candace Conti and what happened with her and how she won her lawsuit. And somebody's like, man, how dare you post this? You need to delete it. You talking bad about the whole organization. First off, I didn't even say nothing. I literally posted an article and I put some emojis on it, and the emojis was like, and people were like, oh, you persecuting us. Oh, yeah, they told me this would happen. Oh, yeah, persecution. Like, having these persecution orgasms. I'm like, yo, I'm not persecuting you. And get away from me because you're disgusting. You're persecuting me with your enjoyment of persecution. Who wants that, you know? I don't have any ill feelings toward most Jehovah's Witness members. I don't like your governing body. That's who I have a problem with. It's not the members, it's the body. You have a bad body. You have a bad governing body, okay? Let's put it like that. Because these men in Warwick are coming up with some of the most foul and horrible things that, somebody could think of. And they're done, and they're, like some people will say that the governing body believes the stuff that they put out. I beg to differ. I would probably say they know for a fact everything they say is not true. There's no way they can believe it, and I have proof behind it. When you tell people, hey, instead of your kid getting a driver's license, how about we get him baptized, And if he doesn't want to get baptized, we're just going to hold off on his driver's license until he wants to get baptized. That's opening up the door for somebody to get baptized, not because they want to be baptized, but because they want a car, which I'm pretty sure Jehovah wouldn't want that. You know what I'm saying? You can be led to believe that that's blackmail. You know what I'm saying? I got it immediately as soon as I saw it. Now, I would say that kid is being persecuted. He's being persecuted to get baptized against his will. He or she. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, with the whole, if you want to leave the organization, go ahead. We're going to make sure that your family and friends shun you. But yeah, if you want to leave, go ahead. Then that would open the door for somebody to stay in, not because they love Jehovah, but because they don't want to get shunned and, kicked out by their friends, which isn't a good reason to be a Jehovah's Witness. You shouldn't have to be in a religion. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want to be in it, you should be able to leave without fear of losing your family and friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you give somebody an ultimatum, like, well, if you do this, this is going to happen, and it's bad, then you're kind of making them do something they don't want to do. That's pretty much how it works. That's exactly how blackmail works. Ha! If you say anything bad about Jay the Comedian, I'm going to leak your photos online. Now, personally, I'm not a jackhole, so I wouldn't do that. But that's a thing that could happen. And because that's a possibility, that's a bad thing. You got to admit your organization blackmails people. If nothing else, that's blackmail. Hey, you've been raised a Jehovah Witness. Everything you know and everything you've ever touched and learned is only about Jehovah Witness and stuff like that, from the beginning of your conception all the way up until now. So if we were to take away all of that, you'd be left with nothing and trying to figure out what to do in this world that you're completely and 100% unprepared to deal with. Really? Well, we're going to just hold that over your head, you know. So you could be in a religion, you could leak all our documents, and you could be as PMO as you want to be, but you're going to still be in there. And if you have any children, you're probably going to have to raise them to not be Jehovah, you know, raise them to be Jehovah Witnesses too. And even if you don't, we'll have enough brainwashing going on around you that, yeah, they'll probably pick it up anyway. You know what's kind of meaning? Like, it's just not good. It's not good. Not good at all. Somebody even told me in the comments, Jay, before you speak bad about the Jehovah Witnesses, you need to do a little more research. Well, ma'am, I was born a Jehovah Witness. I literally have 28 years of research into the Jehovah Witness organization. Trust me, I'm not pulling this stuff out of my bunghole. You know what I'm saying? I'm not this time. This is one of the few subjects that I am very, very well informed on. It ain't much I know about, you know, but this right here, oh, I can tell you back, forward, and any other direction about how this goes. You know what's gonna mean? Like, if you ask me how to build a rocket ship, I might cheat off somebody else's test, but not this right here. I know everything I need to know about this organization, and I've learned a lot more since I've left. So if you want to learn more, I encourage you, do some research. Because one thing I've always noticed is that when somebody leaves a comment on my videos about how bad I'm being and how I need to do more research, I've never once seen somebody say, well, you know what? I looked at all the stuff that you sent me. I watched all the videos that you sent me and you talked to me about. I actually did some I actually did some fair and unbiased research, and you know what? You're wrong. Everything you say is wrong. I've never heard nobody say that. I've yet to see somebody say that. And if they did say it, it's going to be a lie. Because I can tell you now, they say apostates, you're an apostate if you lie. So technically, I'm not even an apostate. Because if I tell the truth, not an apostate. So if you want to do unbiased research, look outside of jw.org, call up some people, not Jehovah Witnesses, maybe some ex-Jehovah Witnesses, get some information from them, do some unbiased research. You don't even have to look at XJW stuff. You could look at legal documents, especially from the Australian Royal Commission. You could do little stuff like that, and I guarantee you that you're going to find some very, very, very interesting things on there. And you're going to want answers for them, and they're out there. The thing is, all the answers you want are out there. Nobody's hiding anything from you. Well, somebody's hiding some stuff from you, but it ain't us. Trust me. If you talk to any ex-Jehovah Witness and you get to asking them, well, why is this and why is that? Chances are they're going to have a very good explanation from you. And it's going to make sense. That's going to be the worst part. They're going to have a very good explanation for you, and it's going to kind of make sense. And you're going to be like, huh, it makes sense, but they told me that it would sound good because you're trying to lure me away from the truth. Well, that's not how the truth works. The truth is the truth no matter who tells it to you. You know what I mean? That's how the truth works. There's not one person or one organization in the entire world who has the entire obligation of the truth on them. You know what I'm saying? Any and everybody can tell you the truth. You can talk to the worst, most ignorant, terrible human being on the planet, and they're still capable of informing you of something you've never known before, and this is the absolute truth. Now, there are some people who are very not upfront with the truth. Basically, if you want to, you can get that from jw.org itself. Because they're going to tell you that, you know, members who get this fellowship are only people who blatantly go against what Jehovah says and whatnot. You know what I mean? Not true. Because what Jehovah says is what's in the Bible. If I go and I wear tight pants, there's no scripture in the Bible that says I can't wear tight pants. But if I wear them enough and I rock my beard and I do little stuff like that, well, eventually I can get this fellowship. I know that for a fact. And none of that is in the Bible. But yet and still, you know, you pick up on little stuff like that after you leave. But some of that stuff you can pick up while you're in it still. But anyway, I've been talking a lot today. I just had a lot to get off my chest. Holla at your guala. Deuces.